I told you this would happen, didn't I? Oh, yes, I did. And when you think about it, it didn't take too long, really, did it? It's like 7 months down the line. And when you also think about it, look at images like this, you would have thought they could have been better executed. But as ever in the world, as we now know of Harry and Meghan, they simply have a few problems and they need to be fast fixed. And their brand new team behind them are trying their very best to make sure that we're back on track, loving them, to coin that very famous phrase. But is it working? As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. And thank you so much as ever for joining me. Also, thank you for your lovely comments about Cary Grant and the documentary coming up. And of course, the lovely people that I was fortunate enough to meet that worked with him and of course, met him. I mean, what a lovely guy, seemingly had a spectacular career. And I think bowed out really at the right time. He still looked fabulous, but decided his enough was enough. As ever with these docus, you have to take it with a pinch of salt and think, okay, perhaps enough is enough. A little bit like, of course, Meghan and Harry's docu-series. They thought that was going to set the world on fire. Everybody was going to think, wow, how brilliant were they? And it didn't really work out like that, did it? A lot of backfiring, particularly over that skit with Meghan and the fake curtsy, that I think really cemented their image finally as a negativity. I mean, I don't mean to be unkind, but really whoever was producing that finally in the executive production, and we were told it was them, you would have thought this actually is very crass. Let's take it out. But no, it was left in. And this is the situation we've got. These pictures. That's right, those very hazy pictures taken on that celebration of the 4th of July, for the very first time in, well, perhaps a year, seen up close, Princess Lily. Interesting to note as well, I've been told that the people who met Princess Lily and Archie, who was there allegedly, although we didn't get to see too much of him, were told to call them Prince and Princess because according to that source, Meghan and Harry want them to get used to those titles. Those titles will be meaningless, as Meghan said, and they don't mean anything, particularly over in the United States of America. But of course, why are we now seeing those children? Was it all just a simple day out caught on camera? Absolutely not. A little bit like the NYC fake car chase. The bottom line is this: their brand new team have already run out of ideas with such negativity, or sort of seeping out, as one can imagine, from the various media. So they've got to use what they've got left. And this catch at a moment off chance series with their children enjoying such a wonderful historical day was the perfect idea. Or was it? Now, as you can see previously, Harry and Meghan only allowed their children to be seen for money via Netflix. Make no mistake, they will own these pictures at some point and will no doubt, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, benefit from them. But this was really to show Harry the caring father, Meghan out and about, basically just doing normal ma and pop things. But it's a strange thing, isn't it, how quickly, when her statement claimed that, she didn't want her children over in the British Isles, as it were, because she felt that she would be sort of exposed with her children every day doing the school run, all of that sort of thing. And now, of course, with things bombing very quickly and the likes of Spotify, Netflix teetering on life support and other things, they've had to turn to the two people, in fact, that they apparently did not wish to include in their execution of publicity. I told you this was going to happen. We're going to see more of this in the future. It's a simple fact. They believe that the children are the R factor alongside their management team that will make us believe we simply still adore them. Is it working? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.